Hello everybody, welcome back. It is me, your old pal Orpheus, with another edition of Orpheus Plays. As you can tell, I once again have been in a horrible accident. They've had to replace all of my body with metal, except for my face right here. Apparently that's the one weak spot they wanted to keep. Anyway, so I hope you're doing well wherever you are today, whether it's day or night. But you're about to hear something that has really been bugging me about stuff here on YouTube. And that is, has YouTube gotten lazy or is it just me? I don't know. We'll talk about that in just a second. Anyway, let's see if I can pop back into my body. There we go. We are in the arena playing survival mode today. That means 3 weapons come out. I choose one. I destroy everything that approaches me. Today we have the rapier, the simple old rapier. We have a tonfa, which is, okay, and a cleaver falcon. I think I will go with the rapier. Something nice and simple. Do it easy this time. It's a great day for murder here in Blade and Sorcery. Anyway, like I said, I hope you're doing well wherever you are today. It is always something that I hear, you know, how you doing? I just did a video about like, hey, how are you? Is that something you care about? Oh, yeah, I do. So I hope you're doing well. Let's get our first traditional slow motion kill of the day out of the way. He's confused. Let's just smack his sword a little bit here, make him a little confused. Come on, you like that? You like that? Here, let's take you. That, ladies and gentlemen, is our first traditional slow motion kill of the day. So anyway, what I want to talk about today is I watch a lot of YouTube. Okay, full disclosure, I have YouTube Premium. And part of the reason I have that is because as a creator, nice, as a creator, I like to be able to watch stuff without commercials and all that stuff, and you know, it gives some decent benefits in terms of like, you know, making your playlist and everything. So I do have YouTube Premium, and so. Consequently, I watch YouTube a lot, and I mean, it's like one of my primary sources of entertainment, and so I watch a lot of different types of channels. From like, you know, true crime and stuff, and don't worry, I'll be doing an episode about TCAP. If you're not familiar with TCAP, that's To Catch a Predator with Chris Hansen. Yeah, I'm going to be doing some episodes coming up about that. I don't know if I'm going to be doing... Ooh, ow, she hit her head. Officer, I swear. Anyway, I don't know if I'm going to be doing like commentary episodes where like I watch the TCAP. Where I watch the videos, like the episodes, and make commentary. I don't think I'm going to do that. There's... Ooh, nice, I can... matching weapons. I can have, you know, I've seen a lot of channels do that. That's part of the point of what I'm talking about. So maybe not. We'll see. But I watch a lot of different things, like those true crime ones, like, you know, documentary style stuff, everything along those lines. Let's see. Let's grab a new one. What do we got? We have a big knife, a broom, or an axe. Oh, what is this? No, I want the big knife on a stick. Well, it looks like a butcher's knife. What is that? Glaive. Oh, okay, that's just your standard old glaive. Okay. But amongst all of them, a trend that I've noticed amongst most of YouTube now is it's getting lazy as hell, right? It's getting to the point where it's like they're just cranking out content in order to crank out content. And you can tell a lot of these places just don't care. Some of these channels have gotten so lazy. And it's something, I mean, look, I'm not new to the party here. I understand things have been lazy for a while. But lately, it is getting awful. I don't know if you watch anything like true crime. Or documentaries or like body police cam footage, you know, those kinds of channels where like you can see, you can watch people get arrested for things. Watch them get arrested for various crimes, and you know, there's always a silly narrator telling you about, like on December 24th, you know, 2022, so and so did this. Yeah, okay. So here's my problem with a lot of those. Number one, they're AI, and I'll get to that in a second, why I have a problem with that whole kind of trend. We'll talk about that in just a sec. Anyway. the biggest thing that bothers me with those is the subtitles, right? So, ladies and gentlemen, if you didn't know, you can turn on the subtitles right now. Right there on the, move your mouse over. Oh, nice. Move your mouse over the video here. Okay, move it over, and then right down about here. Right down about here. There's this thing that says CC, right? So if you click that, that's the closed captions, right? And so YouTube auto-generates those. Okay, so as I'm talking, and this is the weird, surreal meta part. As I'm talking right now, you can look down and see me talking about the subtitles. So right there, the words "see me talking about the subtitles" are coming up, and that's just, first of all, that's kind of creepy. But it's there and it's available for you to turn on and be able to see as someone that's either hearing impaired or just like to have it on. I love to have the closed captions on, and this is part of the problem because a lot of these channels now will do what's called burning in the subtitles, which, if you're not familiar, it's an industry term. It's an industry term that means that you put the subtitles in the actual video itself, so you get to see the subtitles without having to turn anything on. Okay, they have this in movies. You're familiar. You're familiar with the concept because of movies like Lord of the Rings and stuff. Okay, this is my favorite weapon so far, the improvised war pick. This thing is absolutely gnarly, dude. This is banging. You'll see in a minute. Anyway. So something like Lord of the Rings or some other movie like that where someone speaks another language that's not the native language, so it's a character. Let's stick this right inside of your head. Oh, God. How about two in a row? Oh, come on, one more. Come on, give it to me. Oh, yeah. You get the next one. Come here. I want to bash your head in. Come here. Anyway, so when they're talking a foreign language, those little subtitles that come up at the bottom of the screen, you don't speak Lothlorien, do you? Right? The Elvish language? No? Okay. Well, then that's why they put them in at the bottom of the screen. Yeah. Chant that up. La la la. But so, they put that in so you have, without turning on the subtitles, you can see what's going on. Okay, well, when people do that on these true crime videos and documentaries and stuff, the problem is, I don't want that enchanted, but I don't have a choice. The problem is that they do them with AI systems. Okay, so they run the thing through a subtitle website or something, and yes, there are websites where you can get screw this, where you can get your subtitles burned in for you as a transparency, right? And so there's a lot of ones that are out there, and a lot of them are AI assisted. And we'll talk, like I said, we'll talk about that in a second, why I have a problem with it. It's mostly because, well, no, like I said, we'll get to that in a second. But, nice. Goodbye. You too. Right in the head. So, those subtitles are always wrong. They're okay for some of the simpler stuff. Ooh, hello. Wow. If I pull this out, does he fall? Uh-oh. Oh, there. The frame rate went a little weird for a second. Hulk smash. But, so the subtitles are often wrong, and it's embarrassingly wrong. And they just go about it like no big deal. And so, okay, so here's the thing. I'm not going to do this for this video, or really, I don't know, any video. If I get an intern one day or something, I might do this. But right now, I'm not going to. Which is, if I say my name here, right, Orpheus. If I say Orpheus Plays, the subtitles down there are going to say Orpheus, which is one of the Greek spellings of the name, right? Well, the way that I spell it is Orphoeus, which is another alternate spelling of it that's much more unique. So I don't have to worry about, oh, Orpheus is taken. Oh no. Well, my version is never taken. My version is never ever taken. So that's one of the reasons that I use it. It also has some other significance to me that I may or may not go into in another video. But so the subtitles are often wrong, but for me, I don't change it when it says Orpheus down there, right? Come here. When it says Orpheus down there, I don't change it to be, the way that I do it. And you can do that, okay? So when the subtitles are there on the side when you create these videos, you can, is he gone? He's gone. Oh, he was so delicate and fragile. I'm so sorry. Oh, God. Anyway, so you can edit the subtitles. You can, oh my God. You can go in and like manually put in what those subtitles should say. And I've seen some people mess with it. It's hilarious. But anyway, there's one person that burned in like 5 hours of Korean just so if you put on the English subtitles on YouTube, it brings them up as translated from the Korean, which is absolutely hilarious. But I digress. There are sites that do this, but you can also go in and edit the subtitles. Well, these people don't, and so when you're watching something that's, some horrible true crime, someone like, chopped this person's head off, and and the thing is like just getting everything wrong. And the problem is it just totally takes you out of the immersion of like, I'm watching true crime. Well, suddenly you're off tracking because you saw the subtitles talking about a lonely stray dog instead of, I was walking through the fog. And so you get to the point where it just gets silly, and like, so you're trying to get into it all serious, and it's not working. So the subtitles, those bother me a lot. One of the other things that bothers me a lot is entire channels that are AI. Wow, that was a short round. What is this thing? Masakari. Okay, well, it's now Masa out of the arena. But like AI channels. If you haven't noticed, if you watch a lot of body cam footage ones, and this is where it's most obvious, there's usually not a person that does, any of the narration or a lot of the footage. They'll take the footage, they'll feed it into something, and it does some editing for them, and they'll take a script and write it into an AI voice generator thing. And so you'll get your script that says, like I said before, on December 24th, whatever, so-and-so did this thing. Well, the thing is, it's all done by an AI. It's all done by computers. And those computer channels, well, here's the thing. If you ever use ChatGPT or something like that, one of those services that like you can type in like write me a paper on, I don't know, the significance of gold throughout the years in terms of our economic history or something, right? And excuse me, if you ask it to do that, you'll get this nice neat little paper about about the significance of gold throughout history and its impact on economic blah 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 blah. Well, the thing is, AI likes to hallucinate once in a while, right? So it'll get nice up close and personal with it. So it'll hallucinate stuff. It'll say stuff that's not true sometimes, and it does it because it kind of does something called aggregating information, which it goes out and it crawls around on the internet and it gets all the information about whatever topic that you asked it, and then it puts it together in an AI algorithm and it spits out something that's a lot more conversational. Well, when that stuff is coming back wrong, you don't know. Because let's be honest. Come on, bro. Let's be honest. Most of why you're doing that is to save time or money. And so you're not going to like, okay, dude, okay. He was held up by his head. And so you're not going to go and like research all that stuff to make sure that it's 100% accurate. You're not going to do that. Now, come on. So a lot of places where this gets especially bad is science-based channels. channels that have, you know, they talk about the universe or about biology or something like that. And if you listen, you can tell a lot of the times that the voiceover is not real, not a real person, but a lot of them, they're getting better. Like one of the things that I like to listen for is whether there's breaths taken, right? So if you can't hear, if someone's narrating, damn, if someone's narrating to you about the universe's significance in terms of like sizes of stars and stuff, and you notice that they're not, ooh, it slices, it dices, it does all sorts of things. It's the Turnip Twiddler 3000. But if you listen, there's not going to be any breathing most of the time in those, and so now they've started to add in breathing. All of you shall die. Wow, nice shot, whatever that was. I'm just getting crazy. So if you listen, they don't have breathing, except now a lot of the newer ones, they put in breathing because they realized that there was, you know, that was one of the improvements that needed to be made on the AI. The scary part is it figured out to do that on its own, I think, which that's a little weird. It was like, how can I fool the humans a little better? I need to fool the humans. Oh, really? Oh, no. Is it accurate? It sort of is. Come here. And so you get to this point where, like, the hallucinating AI that writes it is sitting there, and it's putting together an AI generated video roll, right? It's just going out and getting stock footage of things that it's talking about. Which, I mean, look, when I edit my videos, right? Sometimes you'll notice there are some videos where I put in a lot of editing, where I put a bunch of like graphics and and video clips and things in, and I do all sorts of work. But a lot of them, like in my earlier ones, look like they were AI generated because I'll throw in something. If I say like the term, it vexes me, right? I'll put up a thing like right there. Because there's this, I'm not even going to go into that. But like if I say that something vexes me, I'll put it up on the screen. Well, that seems like what the AI guys, what the AI generators do. They literally will do that. They'll listen for words, and if there's a graphic or something that they can get, well, they'll do it. Okay, so what's the problem with YouTube getting lazy? Well, first of all, commentary channels? Come on, guys, get your shit together. You know, like I watch other people's videos and I do videos about me sitting in front of their videos and saying stuff. Well, come on, make your own content, man. I'm sure that there's someone at some point that's gonna like have my videos, and there'll be some dickhead down here in the corner that'll be looking up at me and you know, occasionally pausing my video and saying, yeah. I'm waiting for that to happen. That's going to be an awesome day when that happens at any point. But like, they're lazy as hell. I'm getting tired of it. But the worst thing about it, you say, well, Orpheus, what's the big deal about, you know, all this things like, you know, incorrect subtitles and information that's occasionally wrong. You know, no big deal. People get stuff wrong too. Well, what I started this with was the premise that I watch YouTube a lot, and I watch it a lot for my entertainment content, but I also watch it to educate myself on things, right? So if I get a new product, and I'm not 100% sure how to use it, I will often go onto YouTube to... This guy is just derping out. He's like, input does not accept... What are you doing, bro? But like I watch a lot of YouTube and I get information from it as well as entertainment. Well, the alarming part is that a lot of people use it for education. I know a lot of people that homeschool their kids, and I know a lot of people that use YouTube throughout the day in order to supplement their own educational, lessons. They'll say, all right, well, I found this video by Kirk's Gazette or something like that. And by the way, if you haven't seen Kirk's Gazette, awesome channel there. I don't know if the subtitles picked that up, but There's a cool channel there. They do a crap ton of research. They do a crap ton of effort animating their videos and everything like that. And they are extremely scientifically and philosophically accurate. Well, the same cannot be said for most of the AI channels. They are not accurate. They have a lot of differences and changes in them that can make them a dangerous place for people to go and learn information from. And so, my advice to you, if you find a channel that's AI generated, watch it with a grain of salt. But here's a better choice. Go find another channel like Veritasium, right? Something like that channel. Or Vsauce. Go look up some Vsauce videos. You know, they do a lot of good work over there too. He's a great guy. He does some fabulous videos on amazing topics. But look for things. Have a skeptical eye. You know, keep your head on a swivel, as they say. Because only then will you figure out exactly what's real and what isn't. And I hope that you found this enjoyable and a little bit real as well, as we sit here with RoboCop. Oh my god, I've got blood all over my face. Let's get away from that. Anyway, we'll see you on the next one here on Orpheus Plays. Do well, be well, and treat yourself well, because you know what? You deserve it. See you in the next one. Bye!